somebody. I don't know who, and I don't know what. That's interesting, isn't it? That's exciting. What could they be? They're both from Amazon, or built via Amazon. That one, the smaller one, is a heavier one than the bigger one. Ooh, that just rattled. I hope it's not broken. Interesting. Interesting. So I have, some of you may be aware, some of you might be aware, I have an Amazon wish list, which people can look at and decide if they want to send me something. Overhapsing Freddy, am I? Am I really? I might come back to that another time. Hello, Simon. Yeah, so like I say, I have an Amazon wish list which people can look at and send me things without me knowing. So I choose a variety of things to put on the wish list, and then people can choose to send them to me if they want to, which is nice. And lots of people have previously done that. Previously sent me things, which is lovely, which is delightful. I've lots of things I've received in the past from some very generous people. And it seems that these two things have arrived, and I don't know what they are. What was the strangest thing I've received? Where do you send them to? Well, you send them to me. But you look on my if you look on my bio link, shall I send you my bio link? If I type it in and you go to here, my address isn't on there. No, you don't see my address if that's what you want to see. Bad luck, it won't show it to you. Oh, Ash. It won't show it to you. It just gets sent to me. That's all you need to know. So if you have a look in my bio link, you can see various things, including my Amazon wish list. Also, tangentially, also on there, I've put on a new form about what I should do with the phone box quiz. How does it come to you? Well, Amazon know where I live, and they know who to send it to, so they send it to me. You pay for it, but Amazon deals with the rest of it. Well, you choose whatever it is you want to send me from my wish list, and then you pay for it, and then it gets sent to me like that. What do you get? I don't know. I haven't opened them yet. I'm building the anticipation, Cecilia. That's the idea. So I have, what's my wish list? Well, there's a few things on it. You can have a look when we're done, if you want to. There's a few electronic things, a few books, just various things. A variety of different price points as well. Oh, Sean. Yeah, so lots of things. So, a large-ish box, which is light, and quite a large envelope. Random stuff. Well, not random. I mean, stuff that I've chosen. So which do we go for first? One of everything, yeah. Which do we go for first? Box or envelope? What do you think? Light box or heavy envelope? What do you think we should go for? Small and easy, yes. Envelope, the largest. So I still don't know who they're from. Nobody's owned up to sending these yet. There might be a note inside. You can attach a note if you want to. You don't have to. It can be done completely anonymously. If you don't want me to know who's sending me stuff, it can be done completely anonymously. Or there might be a little note inside saying who it's from, perhaps. Who knows? Envelope. Any other advances on envelope? Are we going for that? Look, I have my lovely knife, my pen knife to open it up. I don't think I'm going to need though. So Amazon will know who to send it to from my bio. Well, I mean, they know that I set up this wish list. It's a wish list on my account, and so you can see the contents of my wish list and who it's being sent to, but you don't get to see my address and so on. Amazon know that, and anyone can set this up, of course. Anyone can set up a public wish list that anybody can see. But only you get to see where it actually gets sent, only you get to see your own address. So if you set up a wish list with various different things, you could put it on the internet, and then if I looking at it, I would see the things that are on your wish list, but I wouldn't be able to see your address. They know where to send it to because they know my address, but they don't publicly show it. Are you always this maddening when you receive it? Yes, always this maddening. That's right. I'm just trying to explain. I'm being asked questions about how it works, so I'm trying to explain. Hello, Pablo. How are you? Oh, I wonder if it's Pablo. Is it Pablo sending these things? Maybe it's one from Pablo, one from Peter. What do you think? What else did I get? So I've received lots of things in the past. Various books. Received a nice pair of boots. I received a computer monitor once. If you were to send something to you on Amazon, how would you do it? Oh, it's all explained. Just have a look at the wish list. It's easy enough to do that. So it's in the bio link that I put in there. Be in a brown paper bag. A brown cardboard envelope. That's about right. Okay, shall we open one up then? Open this one up. Isn't it about time you were are you Pablo, are you completely prepared for the broadcast of the week? Or should it be streams of the week? I mean, you should be busy, shouldn't you? Shouldn't you? Just, I mean, I don't want to, I mean, I know it's exciting, but I don't want to take you away from your actual work, Pablo. You only get where you get sent chocolate. Well, I mean, there's nothing wrong with being sent chocolate. Secret admirer that sent me things. Oh yes, I do. I remember that. Who doesn't know an Amazon wish list as well? Some people don't. Purchase out off the wish list and Amazon does it for you, yes. I think Pablo's people behind the scenes. Is he nearly the glamorous front man? It looks like 2 books. It appears to be 2 books in the envelope. We'll see what's in the box in a minute. Okay, 2 books, and they are these 2 books. So we got one, The Chief, Douglas Haig. This is a biography of Lord Douglas Haig of Beamerside, who lived not far away and is buried at Dryburgh Abbey. You might have seen me showing his grave at Dryburgh Abbey. So that should be interesting. And this one, inside this place, not of it, this one is a book of stories about women in prison. Not like that. Which should be very interesting. So these 2 books I put on my wish list. Well, this one's been on for quite a while, actually, but that one I put on a couple of months ago. And they should be very interesting. No note. Oh, hang on, yes. Falling out the envelope. Hang on, what is it? Let's see. Let's have a look. Let's see if I can show them to you. Okay, so I know who they're from now anyway. I shan't show you in case that person doesn't want me to show them to you, and that's the packing slip there. Yes, it doesn't reveal anything particularly interesting. Okay, so I know who the books are from at least, so thank you very much to that person who knows who they are, and I know who they are as well. So you can't claim credit without me knowing. There's nothing, I mean, there's nothing, just says enjoy your gift. And then some emojis, which are very small. Yes, boxes and stuff. Okay, so excellent. 2 good books. I just wonder, perhaps we might use maybe this one, the Inside This Place Not Of It. We might use that for the book club in the future. That might be quite interesting. And maybe not so much the Earl Haig one. That might be a bit kind of more specialist, less interesting in general, but interesting to me anyway. Okay, excellent. Always make use of the gift notes, people. Yes, absolutely. I keep them. I do keep all of my gift notes. I've got a little pile of them. Yeah, I have a wee pile. So, shall we open the box? What's in the box? Is it Gwyneth Paltrow's head? It's light enough. That's unfair. I said, no, I do actually. I do keep them. But that's really nice. 2 good books. Who doesn't like a good book? You think it might be protein powder? Are you saying something about my mass? Not sure. Yeah, that doesn't make any surprise to anyone, I'm sure. Right. Open up. I should do it away from myself, shouldn't I? Look, there. Are you excited? Are you as excited as I am? I bet you are. I'll angle you down a little bit so you can see like that. For future reference, is there a gift receipt in case the recipient wants to return or exchange the gift? I'm not sure if you can. Let's have a look at the packing slip. This delivery represents I'm not sure actually. I've never wished to return anything. It's all been excellent. Is it a chocolate bar? Might be a really big one. In a shed. I'm not in a shed. Claire CC. No, I'm not in a shed. I am somewhere. It's a good question though. So let's see what's in the box. What's in the box? Unalive yourself. What? Not in a shed. That's right. The big reveal, the moment of truth. There's packaging in it. Ah, I know what it is. Okay. Like packaging. It is. Let's make sure it's from the same person as it. Yes, it is. It is. You know what it is? It is a water bottle for my bike. So I can attach it. There's a zip thing there. So I can attach it to my bike. It's got that's what was tinkling, you see. Not what was walking. It's got little tools and screws. So it is a water bottle. So I can go on even longer bike rides. So I'll sit on my it's not called a crossbar, is it? Right, anyway, on the frame like that, and then I can drink. I will recycle. Yes, I will do. And incidentally, for anyone who's worried, this has been sitting untouched for a day. Put my bio up again. Right. Yes, there's a cage sort of thing. It is there. Yeah. So, yes. Oh, that's in the packaging. Okay, right. So that comes off. There we go. So there's a cage that fits onto the frame of my bike like that. Okay, so it's got a couple of screw holes there, and my bike has matching screw holes, so that fits on there. And then my bottle, my bottle fits in the cage like that, so I can have a drink. Like that. Excellent, excellent. Like a water balloon, yes, that's right. Yeah. So there you go. Looks like R2-D2, does it? Does it? That's white and it's kind of cylindrical, I suppose. What a big, but yeah, it is kind of unnecessary. But I did see apparently, bike stuff. Yes, bike. Well, a bike stuff, and I don't suppose I'm going to read these when I'm on my bike. But 2 books and 1 bike water bottle. Duty, it says. Always fun, yes, absolutely. Should be easier when it's actually attached to the like health, happiness, ride. What can I say about that? So yes, I shall ride healthily and happily. Bugs love Amazon boxes chewed. Well, I was going to just put it in the normal cardboard recycling. First HAPS meetup should be a virtual cycling challenge. Oh dear, oh dear. Don't like that. I'm sure there are lots of cyclists on HAPS. But yes, apparently I read that sometimes they try to get the right size boxes for everything, and they stack them all very neatly into a kind of a very well-ordered 3-dimensional Lego puzzle of boxes in the van or in the lorry that they're sending them on. And sometimes they need a larger box to fill a large hole. We've all been there, haven't we? So, but sometimes I'm told, sometimes they need for Craig DD, Darlow. Hello, Caroline as well. Did you miss it? You did miss it. You did miss it. It was 2 books and a cycling water bottle. So like I say, we might use this one at some point in the future. Not that one, that one. We might use this one at some point in the future for my Monday night book club. Because it looks as if it might be a very, very interesting and general interest kind of a book. The story of stories from women in prison might be interesting, I think. What about using some HAPS money to buy touch-up painful spots on my ugly wall? Back there, perhaps. Yeah, so 2 books and water bottle to allow me to go even further and harder and faster. So yes, when that's attached with the attaching screws, that'll make it a lot easier. You'd like a wish list? Well, I mean, they work rather well, I can tell you. As I say, people have sent me a lot of things. Why that particular brand? Probably the first one I came to on Amazon. I mean, you can't really go wrong with a water bottle. Yeah. We've got some magnesium tablets, lovely. It's at the back of my van and come back later and then stole the phone. Yes, your new phone, is that right, Mad? The door, rather. A bottle brush. Do I need a bottle brush? I'll wash my bike. I've purchased a new Canon DSLR. Ooh, fancy. Fancy. I took some nice photos of Melrose last night in the dark and the rain. Put them on my Twitter. Get a bottle brush from your local dollar store. What? So you mean inside? Inside. Appears to be pretty clean. So I shall fill that with, what do you think? Nice single malt. That'll work quite well, won't it? Yeah. So, yeah, like I say, maybe we'll read this. It says inside this place, not of it. Huge. Yeah, it's pretty big. It looks like it's about, what, half a litre maybe? Maybe. It says, inside this place, not of it, reveals some of the most egregious human rights violations within women's prisons in the United States. Here, in their own words, 13 narrators recount their lives leading up to their incarceration and their harrowing struggle for survival once inside. Among the narrators, Teresa, who spent years believing her health and life were in danger, being aggressively treated with a variety of medications for a disease she never had. Only on her release did she discover that an incompetent prison medical bureaucracy had misdiagnosed her with HIV. How did you hear about this book? That's a good question. I forget. It might have been recommended to me by Amazon. It might have been. No, I think I must have read a review of it. I think. The Border. Yes, I've seen that. Claire. Anna, who repeatedly warned apathetic prison guards about a suicidal cellmate. When the woman killed herself, the guards punished Anna in an attempt to silence her and hide their own negligence. Terry, who was sentenced to up to 50 years for aiding and abetting a robbery when she was only 17. A prison guard raped Terry, who was still a teenager, and the assaults continued for years with the complicity of other staff. An incredibly important, urgently readable book. I stayed up all night with these forgotten women who have encountered, in present-day America, levels of cruelty and humiliation that have somehow not undercut their ability to express themselves with verve and grace and dignity. So, yeah, an interesting sounding book. As I say, we might use this for the Monday Book Club at some point. Get a book on castles tomorrow. Lovely. And a funny voice. No, you're right. I probably shouldn't do the accents, should I? No, I shouldn't. It's now it's contemporary. These are real. This is real. Non-fiction. Does it say that? But yeah, this is not prose. This is actual, real stories. As is this one about Douglas Haig. But the time period now back to the stories of these people's lives. Yeah, heavy subject indeed. When is the punch? I believe it's pretty new. I believe it's it's a new book. First published 2017. Take a drone video of the policies. Well, yeah, Hopefully they're going to leave much of the policies in place. My understanding is that they're going to replant areas, but it's not going to be the same, is it? So anyway, yeah. And biography of Earl Haig, written in 2011. Yes, and it's all about Douglas Haig, who, as I say, is buried at Dryburgh Abbey, and I've shown you his grave many times at Dryburgh, and I want to learn a little bit more about him. Well written and persuasive, this scholarly rehabilitation should be the standard biography of Haig. Trying to figure out where I am. Yes. So I think, as I say, the biography of Douglas Haig is a little bit more not really general interest, but I think people might be interested in reading these. Perhaps when, perhaps next month, after The Night Manager, we might read this one. Because I do want it to be a mixture of different kinds of books. So, Night Manager is an exciting adventure tale, fiction, whereas this is a very different kind of book that, we might want to read as well. So there you go. There you go. Still waiting for it to come. You've got, what is it? 24 days. I'm surely you can read that. It's up to the Wardens, that's right. Because you're trying to catch up. It's only 450 pages. This one, much slimmer. It appears to be something like 280-ish. And this one should be interesting. I'll probably not get around to this just at the moment because I have other similar books that I want to read. That I am reading. So I won't immediately start reading the Douglas Haig one. And I think I'll consider having this for the next Monday Night Book Club book. How many pages per day would you have to do if it came Monday, for example? You would need something like, what was it? What did I say? 24. You would need to read something like 20 pages a day. Hello, Brenda. So there we are. So thank you again to that person that's sent me these items. 2 books and a bike water bottle. So this may help with my my HAP streams if it encourages me to go further on my bike. Online as a PDF, is it? Got a present, got 3 presents. Yes. Water bottle, 2 books. Lovely. So as I say, that's things from my Amazon wish list. And anyone can have one, and anyone can look at mine if they wish to. The PDF, yes. I think you'd have to pay for it to access it. I'm fairly sure. Unless you get it from a library one. Fill it with single malt, exactly. Books are a great gift. They are, yeah. I've still got some on my wish list. It was the same person who sent all 3. Yes, it was the same person. And as I say, I do know who it was. So thank you to that person very much. They've sent me things before. A few things, in fact. But I won't say what their HAPS handle is in case they don't want me to say who they are. But I know who they are. I know very well who they are, but I won't say. It wasn't the Med. I can confirm it was not the Med. But I shall not say any further. Who's my favourite author? Doe, probably Doe. But I'm not saying. My favourite author, maybe Terry Pratchett, maybe. I've got a few favourite authors, I guess. Yeah. But I shall certainly enjoy reading these, and I shall enjoy extending my bike rides with my new water bottle. Yes. So I might actually, well, no, because it's going to be raining in the next few days. But the next time I'm on my bike, I shall show you my water bottle. Yeah, sure. So as I say, anybody who wishes to have a look at my wish list, feel free. Nobody has to get me anything from there. It's entirely optional. It's nobody has to do that. But I did get people asking me if I had one. So I decided I would make a wish list because people kept asking me if I had one. It wasn't a matter of me saying, "Hey, look at what you could get me if you felt like getting me something." But it's lovely that people do. I do appreciate it. You're bombarded with wish list requests as well. Yes, I'm sure you are. I'm sure you are. But yeah, people have got me some expensive things and very useful things as well. Broadcasting equipment, things like batteries and cables and so on, and other things. Nice pair of boots that I got. My black what's the word? Not canvas. Suede. Is it? Yeah, suede. My black suede Vans that I sometimes wear. I don't wear them often because I like to keep them nice. I got them from somebody who got them from my wish list. How do I show my gratitude? Well, what can I do to show my gratitude other than continuing to broadcast as best as I can, I guess? Check out Terry Pratchett. Yeah, he writes, or wrote, I should say, Drawing of Freddy. Funny you should say that, Ahmed. Yes, he wrote kind of comedy fantasy novels set in a world a bit like Tolkien, the Lord of the Rings trilogy, like that, but sort of more fantastical and very funny, rather than all death and like Tolkien. Narrator stuff. Yeah, it's good. I'd recommend it. Extremely popular author. Yes, he co-wrote Good Omens. That's right. He's just floating in space, the Mad. Just floating. Just wandering around. That's all that's known, I believe. Yeah. So there we are. Books and a water bottle. And if you wish to receive my gratitude, you can have a look at my wish list as well if you want to. Like to read more non-fiction. Yeah. So on my my Monday book club form, the survey that I did, there was a few people that said they would want non-fiction, and in the list of different genres of books that I was looking at, I think all of the different genres have been ticked by different people. Like Douglas Adams, yes, exactly. But in a different sort of a world, but yeah, a lot like Douglas Adams, that's right. That was, there was other people as well, though. Yeah, and I think this one might be a candidate for that sort of book. Dean Koontz, never read him. No, never read him. Doug Naylor, you mean of Red Dwarf fame? Is that right? How do you know it was you? Because I think you told me. I'm fairly sure that you did tell me that. Yeah, no, I haven't read him at all. How's it going? It's going well. It's going very well tonight. It's going very well because presents, wish list stuff, swag. Right. Well, I guess we'd best end because the broadcasts of the week are starting soon. Never talk to me outside of this app. Might have been within this app. And there's a little bag on this. Bike bottle holder. It says 700 milliliters. 700 milliliters? My goodness, how will I cope? I don't have a 700 milliliter bladder. Essential for writing, it says. Essential for writing. Interesting. Something about having a book in your hand and the smell of the pages. There it is. No. Seen the new award? No. What's the new award? Make It Rain. Wow. Versus listening on an app. Oh, yeah, definitely. Really? Is that 250,000 that was meant to be? I think you've done 2.5 million. Yeah, I thought so. 250,000. Okay. It's a lot of coins, isn't it? Isn't it just? Am I on Reddit? Not as far as I know, unless unless the Haps team have popped me on there without me noticing. I don't think so. No. No is the short answer to that. Are you going to watch the new Lord of the Rings TV show? Don't know. Depends on the platform. Depends how bored I am, I guess. Who's going to dance for the Make It Rain award? Not I. Won't be dancing for it. But yeah. Like I say, there's a lot of things to do. I'm not on every platform. I don't have all the platforms, so I don't know if I'll be able to watch it. I think isn't there a couple of Game of Thrones spin-offs coming? At least one. And there's some Star Wars things coming and other things. Dance while I'm seated. Sometimes, sometimes the music takes me. And a man's just got to dance sometimes. But I don't dance for people, generally. Lord of the Rings TV show, you think you might pass on it? Yeah. I don't know. I'm not a big Lord of the Rings fan. I'm sure I watched at least some of the films. Hello, Brad Pitless. Not seen you in a while. Thank you for subscribing. This is the first Pixel Lord of the Rings show the other day. Didn't see. If it's on Prime, I probably won't watch because I don't. Maybe I can. I don't know. If they make it like Game of Thrones, you're out. Is it too scary for you? If you know, is it too scary? Set in New Zealand. Set in New Zealand or filmed in New Zealand? Or do you mean the sets are in New Zealand? I don't think Lord of the Rings is set in New Zealand, as far as I know. Filmed the sets there. Yeah, that makes sense. Hello, Burps. Looking handsome, thank you very much. Right back at you. How are you doing these days? Are you actually? Is that? Yes, it must be. You must be on YouTube. Interesting. Okay. Vegan Dough says hi, Burps. Matt Smith is leading the game. Yes, I saw he was involved in that. Matt Smith, and other people I didn't know as well. He is a blonde person. Say the Burps for me also, please. Okay, all right, you're on G. Oh yes, it's got it's got an actual YouTube logo there, not just the red flash. Because I'm using the Chrome app, the Chrome browser, rather than iOS. My zip's stuck. Not that zip. That zip. That was stuck. Yes, the Med also says hi to Burps. Do you think I'd make a great Doctor Who? You mean a great Doctor? Don't see anything to tell me where he's from here on Android. I can't see Doe in chat, but hi Doe. Yeah, no, you won't be able to see, because if you're coming in from YouTube, you don't get to see all the other people on the other platforms. So the people directly on Haps or on Twitter or anywhere else, you don't see them, but they can see you. Yeah, the current female Doctor Who is leaving shortly. Yes, she is. She's got one more series along with the showrunner. You see, the Med can see that. Not using Haps recommend Chrome, so I'm using Chrome. I'm sure Haps will be very good. But yeah. Would I rather be Bond, Doctor Who, or Pablo? That's a good question. Well, I could be 2 or more, couldn't I? Because, who knows Pablo's true identity? If that really is his name. It has a series of 6 and 3 specials. I don't know. I know it's one more series. Heard it's Spider-Man. Pablo the Ewok. Are you saying that Pablo's short and furry? Are you saying that? I'm not saying that. I'm asking if you're saying that. Have you not seen Pablo in his cosplay? Have you? One of the actual Ewoks names is Pablo. Really? Really? Air kiss. Docens and air kiss back. Pablo. Look, just Burps, get yourself on Haps. It's so much easier that way. Rather than me having to say what's going on, you'll be able to see what's happening, Burps. Get yourself a Haps account. You don't even need an account. Oh, well, do you? Well, anyway. Get yourself onto Haps. Download the app or use the website. Much easier. Haps is nice and clean and smooth now. It's better, actually. It is better than it was. To be fair, it is better than it was. Come on, ours to Mars. What? Yes, the med. Yes. Yes. Anyway. Thank you to that person who sent me my lovely new Amazon wishlist presents, books and bottle of books. You too can have a look on my Amazon wishlist if you want, along with all sorts of other links as well. If you have a look there at my bio link, bio.link/A9630, have a look there. It's also got a link to my favorite charity, Marie Curie. I couldn't collect for them this year because of, the thing. So it'd be, well, I've got Linktree as well, but honestly, I'm preferring the bio link. I think it's a little bit better. Yeah, I have both. So yeah, you can have a look there, and you'll see my Marie Curie link if you want to send them some cash. That'd be lovely. But there's all sorts of other things on there: my Twitter, my YouTube, the forums that I've got, the surveys that I'm doing at the moment. So it is time. What is Marie Curie? Not Marie Cutie. Marie Curie. They look after people who are terminally ill. Marie Curie nurses help people who are dying, basically. And yeah, it's a charity that is close to my heart. They look after people with cancer and various other things, and they're very and also the families of those people as well. So yeah, they're a very good thing, very good people to donate to. And there's other similar charities around the world, of course. Marie Curie is a British one. But anyway, it's time for broadcast of the week. So I'm assuming that Pablo and Peter are about to start doing that. So I shall send you off there when they start. I shall pass the stream. That sounds a bit Eurological, isn't it? Is it past? Oh, well, you've got half an hour to read a book or something, haven't you? Thanks for watching. Thanks for your awards. Anyone sent awards? I think. Hang on, can I see? Where do I see the awards? Anyone sent any? Maybe they haven't. I don't know. Does that tell me? Reacted. Others. 2 on YouTube. Anyway, thank you, the Med. That wasn't a hint, by the way. That wasn't a hint. I was just asking. I was just seeing if anyone. Yes, okay. The Med has sent an award, and nobody else has. So thank you, the Med, for that. Yeah, incidentally, you can do that after the broadcast. You can do that on replays. So not just me, but whenever anybody does a good broadcast and you're watching on replay, you can send them awards after the fact as well. Rating on the tree. Yeah, well, okay, rating. Yeah. Yeah. And thank you, GA, for that. He thought the creator. Well, he did say he would try to catch it live, not at the pitch. He said that he would try to come on if if he was available, if he was there. But I don't think he made it in, unfortunately. But maybe he'll see on replay. Maybe he'll make a comment on replay. We'll see. Cheeky plug, yes. Yeah. Okay. So I will see you, hopefully, if some people volunteer to be part of my charades tomorrow. If people wish to play along and be my contestants on charades tomorrow night, I'll do that. If nobody volunteers, then we can't do it. Unfortunately, so I had 2 people. One person couldn't do it. You probably should reply to that message tonight. Yes, one person couldn't do it. I haven't asked other people yet. I've asked one other person, but I haven't asked other people yet. But if if people wish to volunteer, let me know. Let me know if you want to be one of the contestants for charades. Or next week, if you want to come on and give advice to people for my advice and that, you can volunteer for that. You would be, I would, but I will be a zombie tomorrow. That doesn't normally stop you participating in things. That might be interesting anyway. If you are going to be a zombie, that might be fun. I'm sure that people would welcome that. Anyway, I've been leaving for the past several minutes. Wink once if Doe sent the air kiss, twice if she did not. That might appear in a future edition of the Meds game, perhaps. We'll see. Disturbing, yes. Right. Thank you, everybody, for watching. For the 4th or 5th time, thank you for the water bottle and a very nice nose. That's kind of you. And the books. Thank you for the awards. Thank you for being here. Thank you for commenting. I will see you tomorrow night, possibly. Yeah, and all the usual normal stuff as well. You've only just got here. Well, thank you for watching Bamboo for YouTube, but you can watch it on replay, of course. You can watch replay on YouTube or on Haps or on Twitter, in fact. Yes, okay. Thank you for being here, everybody. Have a nice Friday night. Have a nice weekend, everybody. Watch the broadcast of the week. Incidentally, don't forget to nominate your favorite streams for broadcast of the week. Probably not this one, this week, this evening, but don't forget to do that. If you're, if you like a broadcast and you want to bring it to the attention of the Haps viewers. Thus endeth the adverts for broadcast of the week. Yeah. Cheery bye, everyone. See you all later. Have a nice week.